Hello, my name is Jonathan Russell, and I'm the composer of Procession and Burlesque, which is one of the musical works commissioned by Five by Five as a response to Judith Schaechter's stained glass work, The Battle of Carnival and Lent. Welcome to my composing lair here in the basement of my home in Cambridge, Massachusetts. As you can see, I have a print of Carnival and Lent hanging above my piano, and I had that there as inspiration and reference for the entire time I was working on this piece. So to be honest, I initially found this to be a quite difficult project because the work is just too good in a way. Carnival and Lent on its own is so powerful, so vital and fresh, so teeming with energy and passion and intricate details. I felt like, what could my music possibly add to this? How could it enhance it rather than just distract from it? So I was really stumped for a while, and the approach that finally clicked for me, after several dead ends, was to think about the inherent qualities of the two media. So specifically the idea that a work of visual art like this is static in time. It's like a single snapshot of a moment, while music inherently progresses through time. So the thing that music truly could add then was a narrative. If the artwork depicted a single snapshot, then what might have led up to this moment and what might come after? This is what music uniquely could contribute, I concluded, and so this was the approach I ended up taking to the work. So this led to my structuring the piece as a procession, which is the lead up to the moment depicted in the stained glass, and then a burlesque, which starts in the moment depicted and then proceeds into its aftermath. So the piece begins with an introduction which sets the tone and the mood, and after this introduction, the procession section of the work starts, with the opposing sides of human nature, represented by Carnival and Lent, warily approaching one another, getting closer and closer. An ominous melody played by the bass clarinet, and the low flute repeats several times, getting louder and more intense on each iteration, like a procession gradually getting closer and closer. Then there's a brief pause as the two sides size each other up, and then all hell breaks loose in the burlesque, which is a whirling, wild frenzy of klezmer music, surf rock, and kind of manic carnival music, as you'll hear very clearly. After this material builds to a climax, the introduction material returns and gradually winds down. I think of this as the aftermath of the wild frenzy depicted in the stained glass, when we step back and we survey the wreckage of the conflict. So I hope this video has been interesting and informative and has given you a small window into the creation of my musical work. Thanks for watching, and please stay safe out there.